everyone, and greetings from Scotland. I'm Delaney.
And I'm Hadley. And this is
Twice as Good! Scotland, along with Wales, England, and Northern Ireland, are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom.
Scotland shares a border with England to the southeast and is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean to the north and west, the North Sea to the northeast, the Irish Sea to the south, and the North Channel to the southwest.
Scotland is steeped in rich history and distinct culinary traditions. Today, chefs from St. Andrews Links culinary team will share their take on several of Scotland's signature dishes. And in between recipes, we'll be visiting a sampling of Scotland's most notable sites to explore its history, learn about its custom, and reveal its scientific and literary masterminds.
For golfers, there is no place more central to the roots of the game than St. Andrews. Today, we'll visit St. Andrews Old Course, the birthplace of golf. We'll visit the Highland Games to learn about Scotland's ancient sporting traditions. Take a trip to the Loch Carron Kilt Centre for a first-hand look at the making of traditional Scottish tartan kilts, and stop over at Edinburgh's Writers' Museum to explore 3 Scottish literary legends.
We'll trek through Johnston Terrace Garden and National Wildlife Trust to learn about Scotland's wildlife and wildflowers, monster hunt at Loch Ness, step back in time at Stirling Castle, and explore how bagpipes and Scottish dance contribute to Scotland's rich musical traditions.
We've got a full day ahead, so let's tee off our Twice as Good tour of Scotland.
Series Games are the oldest free games in Scotland. Games have been held here in Ceres, a village in Fife, Scotland, at the end of June since 1314. Today is the 705th anniversary of these games. How do the Highland Games as we know them now compare to the original event?
Well, the original events would have been feats of strength. So the men of the village would be demonstrating their strength to the Lord Marshal as warriors. So they'd be having sword fights, they'd be having bow and arrow competitions, and then they'd be throwing very heavy weights to demonstrate how strong they were as soldiers. That's gradually evolved over the years. So you have the shot put, you have this 56-pound weight, you have the wheat sheaf, and of course you have the very iconic caber. And it's, I think it's unique to Scotland where we try and get a tree trunk and throw it up in the air. Not many countries do that.
These traditions last over 700 years, so why do you think the Ceres Games have continued for over 7 centuries?
That's a really interesting question. I mean, I think it's more got to do with the Scots' identity more than anything else. The Scots are a very proud culture, a very iconic culture. Anywhere you go in the world, if you find a Scotsman, not very far behind, you find tartan, you find bagpipes, and you find a Highland Games.
The weight for distance involves a competitor throwing a weight made of metal with a handle as far as possible.
Usually, a spinning technique is employed. The longest throw wins. Competitors throwing the weight for height attempt to throw the weight over a horizontal bar using only one hand. Each athlete is allowed 3 attempts at each height. The competition is determined by the highest successful toss.
Competitors in the sheaf pitch or sheaf toss use a pitchfork to hurl a burlap bag filled with straw over a horizontal bar above the competitor's head. Stane is the Scottish word for stone. This event is similar to the modern-day shot put, but using a stone.
Most athletes in the open stone event use either a glide or spin technique.
In the caber toss, the competitor tosses a long tapered pole called a caber, which is usually made from a large tree and is typically 19 feet, 6 inches tall and weighs 175 pounds.